So I'm now going to pack up my tools and begin the stacking process. Anyways, I'm now beginning to stack my cakes on the card that I've already prepared. This is chocolate ganache, by the way. So I'm just using it as a form of adhesive for this cake card while stacking, so it doesn't move about. Okay. And I'm placing this on an acrylic card, and the cake is going to be decorated on this card. Dark ganache decorated on this card and on this acrylic drum, and cover the fondant on this drum before being stacked onto its parent tier. So again, I'm just applying chocolate ganache on the base of the card to again serve as an adhesive for my cakes to sit. And my cake layers to sit. So I'm satisfied with that. I move this out of the way and then proceed to stacking. And then I've got layers of red velvet vanilla here. Combination of red velvet and vanilla cake layers here. This is my buttercream, my Miran-based buttercream, which I'm using to fill my cakes. I'm going to alter the flavor, alter it, two apiece. Well, it's a matter for your hand to alter your cakes, but sometimes I can do one of each flavor, but I think I'm going to do two of each flavor for the next one. So just trying to apply almost as best as I can equal buttercream in between the layers. Okay. I think I have a video of how I stack my cakes actually on this channel. You can check it out. And then proceed again to my next layer and flavor, which is the red velvet. Try to be as even as possible with the buttercream measurements. Keep. Okay, 2 layers each of each flavor. Yes. And move on to vanilla now. Again, start. Make sure your cake is at the best level as it can be. And when I stack my cake at this stage, I do not trim them at this stage, because at this stage it's still very wobbly and it's going to be very challenging for me to trim, because to be moving from side to side. So what I tend to do after filling it, I just simply wrap it in cling film and put it in the fridge and let it set for at least an hour. You know, so that's why I prep my cake ahead of time. You know, sometimes you don't have that hour, but I do not take cakes in a rush. I make sure I do have at least, you know, some hours available to me for preparation of cake, because I know I put time and effort into my cakes, and I need to give myself that benefit of that time to enable me to, you know, produce a great result at least. So moving on to the next step. You can see it's moving from side to side, and that's because the buttercream is soft at this stage. That's fine, not a problem for me. So when we get to the top, I'm going to now turn it upside down. I'm going to measure out this cake. I want it to be at least 8 inches. If this is 8, yeah, it is 8 inches. I'm going to stop here. So there is it. So I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to add the final layer, because the cake will be too tall and I want it to be. So this is 7 inches by 8 inches top tier cake. So what I'm trying to do now is just to make sure that the layers are as aligned as best as I can get them to be aligned. Okay, so it's not tilting to one side. Yeah, the beginning is always a mess. Yes, I don't mind. It's always a mess. So I'm now going to roll out cling film to seal it up, right? And then using that again to kind of set it up a bit, align the layers. So this is how I'm going to place it in the fridge. Okay, like that. Do another one for the other side. So do it on the other side. So the whole cake is sealed up, the cling film. So what I'm doing now again, the cling film actually helps to hold it together and put it in place. So I'm going to, if I need to set and move and shape, in terms of where I need it to align, this is the best time I do that. Okay? Just look at it from different angles to make sure it's as straight as I can get it with the cling film on top. And there it is, 7.5 inches tall by 7 inches in diameter. It's all set. So I'm going to place this in the fridge to set for at least an hour. And that is how I prepare my cake tier for multiple tiered cakes. This is the top tier that's going to be sitting on a 2-tier cake.